Welcome back. You made it to the last video of 2023. I guess I should say I made it to the last video of 2023. I feel like that's a little bit more of an accomplishment here. And if I were to take a cold, hard look at the space right now, I think we can all agree this was the most interesting year for Twitch that they've had, ever? I don't know, maybe since 2020, the beginning of COVID with the copyright strikes and stuff. It's been a wild ride, starting with probably its lowest low and ending on its highest high that it's had in a long time. I mean, we remember in the beginning, Emmett Shear quit this year. Emmett Shear quit and was replaced by Dan Clancy that everyone, including myself, everyone thought was gonna be a giant Amazon shill and was gonna just destroy what was left of the Twitch culture. Remember, this was the guy a year and a half-ish ago that wrote that letter to all streamers explaining that the reason that the sub split was going to stay 50-50 was because it symbolized the partnership between streamer and platform. And yet somehow in the last 9 months, Dan Clancy has gone from the reaper of Twitch souls, the bringer of Twitch Armageddon, to Twitch's golden child. Golden daddy? I don't know. That's going to get weird. But the craziest thing is it's well-deserved. He's the most transparent CEO. Well, he's the second CEO. We're only comparing him to one other guy, but he's the first time that the CEO has interacted with streamers and spoken to us and actually streamed on the platform that he runs himself. And he was patient with all the criticism and open about it. And honestly, I don't think he could have possibly done better than he did this year. But, you know, how about before we go down this dark hole, I want to thank the very last sponsor of 2023, and they've been with us all year. They've been awesome, but it's sizzle.gg. And there will be a $25 cash giveaway at the end of this sponsor segment if you want to hang out for that. I know you're a streamer watching this video, so if you watch these videos to try to grow your Twitch channel and to make your name in the space, this is a tool that you need to start using. Sizzle.gg is an automated editing service for live streamers, and it's free. You don't need to know editing software. What it does is it watches your live streams after they happen, and it finds the highlight moments, and it just cuts them out for you, either horizontal or vertical, so you have content ready to post on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram or wherever you like to post stuff. You just sign in with either a Twitch or a YouTube account. You let it know which stream you want it to edit for you. You let it know which game you're playing, and then it just does the rest. And it's even so good that you can filter the edits by kills, headshots, knockdowns, sniper kills, and victories. It's free, and it's one of those work smarter, not harder kind of tools, and it's something you should be using to reach larger audiences and grow your following. And as for that $25 giveaway that I mentioned in the beginning, Sizzle.gg is going to pick 2 of you that use the link in the description and sign up for a free account, and they're just going to PayPal you $25. It's not V-Bucks or, you know, some kind of Sizzle credit, because Sizzle's free. It's just $25 cash in PayPal to spend on whatever you want. Skins, groceries, I don't care. But it's free money. So go sign up at the link down below, and maybe I'll see you on TikTok. Thanks to Sizzle. Okay, cool. Now we can get to the dark stuff. Obviously, I'm joking. I'm super grateful for the sponsors like Sizzle that we've had this year that have gotten me through the year, to be honest with you. There's a pretty serious growing trend on Twitch that we've all seen that's causing some serious problems for, and not just Twitch, but the entire streaming community, and not even just streaming, but the entire internet. But it seems like it has especially taken hold in the streaming community. I guess I'm making a video about this just because I want to hear your thoughts. I think I'm looking forward to the comments on this video more than I've looked forward to comments on any video I've made in a really long time. But if I can just drop the bomb real quick, it just seems like there's been a huge increase in drama and hot takes and rage baiting engagement on streaming platforms. Am I the only one that feels that way? When I joined Twitch in 2014, 2015 and first started streaming and was watching Halo streams, like, I remember telling people, like, I found this website, Twitch, and it was the first time I felt like these are my people. Like, this is a community. Everything was so positive. Gamers were rallying around each other. And now, I mean, you can't even release a cookie without the world freaking out. And it's not even about whether or not they're overpriced. It's the fact that this is way angrier than you should be over a cookie. And yes, I'm using the Pokemon situation as kind of an ice-breaking joke, but in all reality, like, you know, you have these creators that are harassing respectable cultures and being racist and genuinely harming the minds of young, impressionable viewers because it makes them a stupid amount of money. Like, you guys know that artistic nudity is allowed on YouTube, right? Like, if you look up how to draw breasts, there is, and you have to have a Google account signed into YouTube that is marked as over 18. But if you do that, there is a YouTube video that shows, I'm not trying to, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's the internet. There's 100 times worse things with a single Google search away. You'll see boobs on YouTube. It's there. The recent Twitch rule of artistic nudity that everyone freaked out about and had to be reversed exists on other platforms, and it exists there just fine. But you put it on Twitch for 2 days and suddenly it becomes a site. And that kind of stuff happens because they're hoping to get clipped and tweeted and Dexerto tweeting about them. Streamers know that this kind of zero effort outrage and drama and clickbait stuff is the best way to grow your career on live streaming platforms, and it's a problem. The ROI of drama is so much higher than the ROI of good content in a live stream. And I'm worried that this is just the inevitable nature of live streaming. And I know there's degenerates on every platform, but it seems like they somehow managed to rise to the top in the streaming community. And I've had to spend a lot of time and ask myself why that is, and if that's reversible or if it's a trend. And the conclusion I came to was I do think it's a little bit reversible by adding discoverability with the feed. I think if you can find more people, the people who manage to sneak their way up to the top are no longer cemented there as much. But at the end of the day, I think this is the first big problem on Twitch that isn't Twitch's fault. I think it's the nature of live streaming and how difficult it is to be creative day after day for long hours on end on a live platform. It's totally doable to be creative for 1 10-minute video a week. It's a completely different beast to be creative for 40 hours a week when you're a one-man show. I mean, you do have creators who at least make a huge attempt, creators like BB Jess and Sushi Dragon, that blow my mind and almost stress me out with how much effort they put into their live streams. But it is so hard to do that, and I think streamers have finally realized that you don't need to. If you can throw out a hot take and get all the Twitter or Twitch drama channels to tweet about you and Reddit to go crazy about you, it yields 100 times the results of doing something actually creative. And it's been the reason I haven't had much drive to go live much recently. I have hardly streamed since TwitchCon. I think 2 or 3 times in the last 2 months. I've just found my mind being drawn towards other avenues that excite me more. You know, we're starting a handful of new channels this year. I've got a handful of products that I'm building for streamers that I'm more excited about than actually streaming. I am so excited about what we're building at ADEM. They hate it when I tease secrets like this. They don't want me to share the secrets, which is a hint that means that we have a secret. But we're building something at ADEM that is, I think, going to disrupt the entire space. And I'm more excited about building this product than I am about actually going live. I hope you guys are okay with that. It's a little weird coming out of my mouth, you know, as someone who a lot of you call the stream doctor and some of you call the stream daddy, to say like, I don't enjoy streaming that much anymore. I honestly feel a little guilty about it. And so I am going to do something about it. I'm going to give this one last genuine effort. I think one of the reasons I don't go live anymore is because I don't have a schedule. And so when you have the choice of, am I going to go live today? It's really easy to say, I'll go live tomorrow. I'll go live tomorrow. And I've had a lot of tomorrows on my plate. So when I get back from Christmas with the in-laws, I get back early January. I plan on setting a schedule for I'd probably 2 times a week, a set time, a set day, and give it an honest effort that I don't think I've given it in 2 years. These will all be multi-streams. I'll be live on Twitch, Kick, and probably live as a members-only stream on this YouTube channel. Just because I don't want to be oversaturating your subscription feeds with live streams. That's not what a lot of you subscribed for. I'm hoping this is one of those pendulum effects where it swings really far one way and then it kind of breaks and is forced to swing back, you know, to heal and swing back the other direction. But sometimes it doesn't feel like that. And so I guess if you've been feeling a similar way that I have, not only let me know in the comments, but pop into a live stream on whatever platform you like to watch live streams on. It's been a while since I've had like a good, deep conversation, come to Jesus conversation with my audience. And one of my favorite things I've always loved about streaming is that I get to learn so much from you guys. And so share with me what you got in my chat. And if nothing else, I hope that you can find some kind of companionship in there and some form of encouragement to isolate yourself from this growing trend of drama and enragement. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in 2024. And as always, happy streaming.